you've got a decision to make. There are three options for dealing with your little bobbins in Intarsia. One option is to simply join the yarn to your work, just letting it hang loose at the back. Tangles be damned. So you can just work with this length of yarn that you've calculated for this section of Intarsia and just let it hang loose at the back, getting all tangled up, manually untangling it as you go, and just generally making it work, as they say on TV. Another option is to create bobbins. You can buy plastic or cardboard bobbins if you like. A lot of local yarn shops and online retailers have them, or you can use a good old clothespin. And so to make your bobbin with a clothespin, you just clamp that tip down, wrap your yarn length around the bobbin. Lots of wrapping in this video, wrapping with a W. And then you wrap this around your clothespin, and then you can work from it like this, pulling it as you go. Here's the thing though, I hate using bobbins personally because they add a little bit extra weight to the back of your Intarsia work, and that can affect your tension. I personally like just living free and loosey-goosey and just letting the tangles live and just getting on with it. But I get that some people want a little more order in their knitting lives. So the other option that I do use, I never ever use bobbins, I hate them personally. But another option is creating a butterfly. And so what this does is it lets your length of yarn hang at the back of your work without the added weight from the bobbin itself. So to make a butterfly, you've got to do one of these. So my hand, hopefully this isn't an offensive symbol in some kind of language, but you need 2 fingers and your yarn, all right? So you can just hold that yarn about at the middle of your hand. And then you just make a figure 8 around, in my case, the pointer and ring finger with that length of yarn that we calculated. And then you just keep going until you are almost out of yarn. And then all you've got to do is wrap the yarn around the center of your butterfly, like so. And then if you want, you can tuck in the tail so it doesn't undo, but just beware of knots when you come to it later on when you're finishing up a color section of knitting. All right, there we go. That is snug as a bug, specifically a butterfly bug. And then what you've done here is created what's called a butterfly, because it looks a bit like an actual flying butterfly. But then what you've ultimately done is created a center pull skein kinda. And so as you work, you're pulling all these loops nice and neat out of the center. And what that does is it lets you have that estimated length at the back of your work as you're knitting your little square or whatever your Intarsia project is without that added weight. So several options to choose from. I know Intarsia knitting can be overwhelming, but with a little bit of practice, it's really addictive, I promise. So if you've got any questions, go ahead and let me know, and thanks for watching.